Hi, my name's Peter Lennon and you're watching the Consultus Marketing YouTube channel. Today, I would like to talk to you about project methodology and documentation. And I want to talk you through the 5 key stages of a project life cycle. At the first stage, we have mobilisation, and this is very much about forming who your project team is, designing your time frame and your critical path, and understanding what the overall brief and vision of the project will be and how the project will be run in terms of your program manager, your project managers and the teams within the project and how they will work. So the first stage is very much about mobilisation and gathering resources. As we move into the second stage, this is very much about documenting the current state of the business operations, processes and systems. This stage is sometimes also called discovery, and this seeks to document the process flows of the current processes and how the current people within the organisation work. The next stage, stage 3, is about the future state, and it's sometimes referred to as a gap analysis. And what this stage starts to do is to map out how you want your organisation or your processes within your company to run in the future. So it's very much about business change, and you will have business change managers who will be responsible for documenting and implementing the project documentation, process flows and communicating to the stakeholders in an organisation what the future processes will look like. So it's very much about understanding the requirements of the business or the system or how people are working and designing solutions for the future. Once this stage is done, the gaps between the current business processes and ways people work will be understood, and the differences between them and what you would like in the future will become very apparent. And this applies to people, systems, and basically the way things are done in an organisation or a process flow. The fourth stage is very much about building out, from an IT point of view and process point of view, the new systems and the new ways of working, given what you've identified you would like to move to in stage 3 of the project process. So it's very much about the construction of the system and the processes, working with IT if there's IT requirements to build, redevelop, build a new system or re-engineer a current system. And it's very much about then checking but the solution that's been built is fit for the purpose of the organisation and is practical and can be delivered and used once it's implemented. Once the system is agreed and it's being constructed, then the process is very much about the quality assurance of the data in the system, validating and checking that data and making sure that the data is clean if you're looking at a system or the processes are fit for purpose. Once this has been done, the project moves on to the next stage, which is user acceptance testing, and this can be done on an individual module basis initially, and it can be done on an integrated testing basis, which basically means 1 or 2 processes joined together running a test to see if the desired outcome, the outcome that you wish to move to, is actually being achieved through testing the system and the way people work. Once this process has been gone through, the business then starts to move towards a stage where they accept the system and the processes that have been defined, and they seek then to move to the 5th stage, which is the actual final implementation and rollout of the system. This will include SOPs, which is standard operating procedures, and these will be documents that are used to guide users about the process and the systems that have been designed and how to use them. After the project has been fully implemented, the very final stage is the PIR, which is the Project Implementation Review. And this is very much the final stage in reviewing how well the project went and whether there could be any changes that could be recommended in the future in terms of the next project that may be worked upon. I hope you enjoyed this short session on projects, and if you do, please could I ask you to like, share and subscribe. And if you would like any further advice on anything to do with sales, marketing, projects or data analysis, or even graphic design and branding and processes, then please do reach out to us. We are specialists in sales and marketing, and we have a lot of experience from branding all the way through to analysis and reviewing how projects have landed in your organisation. We can also scope and design projects as well, and we're happy to provide any advice as you may need. Thank you.